Imagine everything you've been taught about money is only half the story. What if the real secret to financial freedom lies not in what you do, but in the invisible forces guiding your thoughts and words? Right now, unseen laws are shaping your wealth, whether you realize it or not. Tapping into this power means breaking free from struggle and stepping into a life where abundance flows effortlessly. This is more than just money, it's a profound awakening to how your inner world creates your outer reality. Watch closely until the end, and you'll uncover the 7 spiritual laws that can completely transform your financial destiny. Financial success is not merely the result of hard work or luck, it is deeply rooted in unseen spiritual principles that govern the flow of abundance. These laws operate quietly beneath the surface of everyday life, shaping reality through the subtle power of thought and word. When the mind aligns with these spiritual truths, wealth becomes a natural expression of inner harmony. The journey to prosperity begins with understanding that money is energy, an extension of divine flow, and that this energy responds to the vibration of your beliefs and declarations. Every person carries within a blueprint for success, a spiritual map that guides their path toward abundance. This blueprint unfolds as the inner dialogue shifts from doubt and scarcity to faith and plenty. Words spoken with conviction act as seeds planted in the fertile soil of the subconscious, growing into tangible results. The power to create financial freedom lies in the conscious choice of thoughts and affirmations. When these align with the universal laws of prosperity, doors open effortlessly and opportunities multiply. The essence of this spiritual blueprint is found in the harmony between intention and action. Success is not about forcing outcomes, but about cultivating a mindset that welcomes abundance with open arms. This mindset is nourished by faith, clarity, and a deep trust in the unseen forces that orchestrate life's events. When resistance fades and surrender takes its place, the flow of money becomes smooth and steady, reflecting the inner peace of the soul. Prosperity is then not a distant dream, but a living reality. Understanding this hidden design invites a profound shift in how financial success is perceived and pursued. It calls for a gentle yet firm commitment to speak words of power and truth, to listen to the quiet guidance of intuition, and to embrace the natural rhythms of giving and receiving. This spiritual approach transforms money from a source of stress into a joyful expression of divine abundance, awakening the inner magnet that draws wealth effortlessly. It reveals that true financial success is a reflection of spiritual alignment. Words carry a magic that shapes the very fabric of existence. Each phrase uttered is a command to the subconscious mind, setting into motion a chain of events that manifest in the physical world. The spoken word is a wand, wielded with power to create or destroy. When words are chosen with care, they become instruments of transformation, turning dreams into reality. Conversely, careless or negative speech can anchor one in limitation, blocking the flow of prosperity before it even begins. The mind listens to every word, accepting it as truth and acting accordingly. This is why self-talk holds immense power over financial success. Phrases like, "I can't afford this," or "money is always scarce," become self-fulfilling prophecies. Replacing these with affirmations such as, "I am open to receiving abundant wealth," rewires the subconscious to expect and attract prosperity. This shift in language is not mere wishful thinking, it is a deliberate act of creation that aligns the inner world with the outer. Affirmations work best when spoken with feeling and belief. The heart's conviction breathes life into words, making them potent seeds that grow into the garden of abundance. Repetition strengthens these seeds, embedding new beliefs deep within. Over time, the subconscious releases old patterns of lack and embraces a new reality where financial success flows naturally. This process highlights the intimate connection between language and manifestation, revealing that the spoken word is the foundation of all creation. Choosing words wisely requires mindfulness and intention. It demands awareness of the habitual phrases that limit growth and the courage to replace them with empowering declarations. This practice transforms the inner dialogue into a sacred conversation with the universe, where every word carries the promise of abundance. The creative power of words is a spiritual law that invites mastery, offering a direct path to financial freedom through the simple yet profound act of speaking with purpose. Intuition is the quiet voice of wisdom that whispers truths beyond logic and reason. It is an inner compass, guiding toward decisions that align with the highest good. This law reveals that financial success often comes not from rigid plans, but from trusting the subtle nudges within. Acting on intuition opens doors that the mind alone cannot see, leading to unexpected opportunities and breakthroughs. The power of intuition lies in its ability to connect the individual with divine intelligence. Many have experienced moments when a simple hunch led to prosperity. This inner knowing transcends fear and doubt, offering clarity in moments of uncertainty. Listening to intuition requires stillness and attentiveness, creating space to hear the gentle promptings of the soul. In financial matters, this means being open to ideas, people, or paths that may seem unconventional, but carry the seed of success. Trust becomes the bridge between inner guidance and outer manifestation. Developing intuition is a practice of quieting the mind and tuning into the heart's wisdom. Meditation, prayer, or moments of reflection cultivate this connection. When intuition is honored, it strengthens, becoming a reliable source of insight. This law teaches that financial abundance is not a product of chance, but of alignment with a deeper intelligence. Following intuition is an act of faith that invites miracles into the realm of possibility. The law of intuition encourages releasing control and embracing the flow of divine timing. It reminds that the answers sought are often already within, waiting to be acknowledged. Success unfolds naturally when inner guidance is trusted and acted upon. This spiritual principle invites a partnership between human effort and divine orchestration, revealing that true wealth is born from listening deeply and responding with courage. Resistance is the root of struggle and scarcity. It arises when fear, doubt, or frustration create barriers to the natural flow of abundance. This law teaches that surrender, not struggle, opens the gates to prosperity. By releasing resistance, the energy of money moves freely, like water flowing around obstacles. Non-resistance is a spiritual posture of trust, allowing the universe to work through challenges and transform them into blessings. Struggles often signal an inner conflict between desire and doubt. When resistance is met with faith and acceptance, the tension dissolves. Affirmations such as "this too is working for my highest good" shift the focus from problem to possibility. This mindset invites creative solutions and unexpected help. The law of non-resistance invites patience and openness, recognizing that every delay or setback carries a hidden gift. Practicing non-resistance requires awareness of emotional responses and a willingness to let go of control. It is not passive resignation, but active trust in the unfolding process. This spiritual discipline transforms obstacles into stepping stones, turning challenges into opportunities for growth. The flow of abundance is restored when resistance is released, allowing prosperity to enter unhindered. This law reveals that abundance is a current that cannot be forced, but must be welcomed with grace. It calls for a gentle yielding to divine timing and a deep faith that all is well. Non-resistance aligns the individual with the rhythm of life, where giving and receiving dance in perfect harmony. Embracing this principle brings peace, ease, and a steady flow of financial blessings. Money is not meant to be hoarded or held tightly. It is a living energy designed to circulate freely. This law reveals that wealth flows best when it moves in a continuous cycle of giving and receiving. Holding on to money out of fear or scarcity creates blockages that stunt growth and limit abundance. True prosperity arises when generosity becomes a natural expression of the heart, opening channels for greater blessings to return. Giving is not a loss, but a sacred investment in the flow of divine energy. When money is shared with gratitude and joy, it multiplies and returns in unexpected ways. This principle reflects the spiritual truth that all things are connected, and abundance is a shared resource. The act of giving blesses both the giver and receiver, creating a harmonious exchange that sustains the cycle of prosperity. This law encourages releasing attachment to money as a fixed possession and embracing it as a dynamic force. It invites a mindset where wealth is a tool for service and contribution. By blessing money as it passes through your hands, you align with the universal flow of abundance. This practice transforms financial transactions into spiritual acts, enriching life beyond material gain. Understanding money as energy and motion shifts the focus from accumulation to circulation. It frees the heart from fear and opens it to trust in the endless supply of the universe. This law teaches that prosperity is not a static state, but a vibrant dance of giving and receiving, where the flow of money mirrors the flow of divine grace. Faith is the invisible force that turns desire into reality. It is the unwavering belief in the unseen, the trust that what is spoken and imagined will come to pass. This law teaches that faith is the spiritual fuel for financial manifestation. Without faith, efforts falter and doubts cloud the path. With faith, the mind becomes a powerful magnet, drawing opportunities and resources into form. Faith transcends temporary circumstances and appearances. It stands firm even when the outer world seems contrary to the inner vision. This steadfast belief creates a vibrational match with abundance, aligning the individual with the universal current of prosperity. Faith is not passive waiting, but active trust, a confident knowing that the universe is working on one's behalf. Practical faith is nurtured through affirmations, visualization, and daily renewal of belief. Speaking words of assurance and seeing oneself living in abundance strengthens this inner conviction. Faith also requires patience, allowing time for the manifestation to unfold according to divine timing. This spiritual posture transforms anxiety into calm expectation. This law reveals that faith is the bridge between thought and reality. It empowers the individual to hold a clear vision of financial success while releasing attachment to how and when it appears. Faith invites miracles and opens the door to infinite possibilities, making financial abundance not just a hope, but a living certainty. Prosperity is not something to be earned or begged for. It is a birthright woven into the very fabric of existence. This law affirms that abundance belongs to all and is a natural state of being. Scarcity is a false belief that obscures this truth and limits the flow of wealth. Recognizing prosperity as a divine inheritance shifts the mindset from struggle to ease and from lack to plenty. This spiritual principle calls for releasing old stories of poverty and unworthiness. It invites embracing the truth that the universe is infinitely abundant and that each person is entitled to share in this richness. Prosperity consciousness is cultivated by affirming worthiness and aligning thoughts with the reality of plenty. It is a declaration of belonging to the abundant source. Living in the awareness of prosperity transforms every financial interaction. Money becomes a reflection of inner abundance rather than external validation. This law encourages gratitude for all blessings, big or small, as a way to deepen connection with the flow of wealth. It also inspires generosity, knowing that giving is an expression of the abundance already received. Understanding prosperity as a divine inheritance empowers the individual to claim wealth without guilt or hesitation. It dissolves fear and invites a joyful embrace of financial success. This law reveals that true prosperity is not measured by possessions, but by the freedom to live fully and share generously. Manifestation unfolds according to a divine timetable that often exceeds human understanding. This law teaches that impatience and forcing outcomes create resistance and delay. Trusting divine timing means surrendering control and believing that everything arrives at the right moment. This faith in perfect timing brings peace and allows the process of financial growth to mature naturally. Delays and setbacks are not failures, but part of the sacred unfolding. They prepare the ground for greater blessings and refine the individual's readiness to receive. This law encourages embracing patience as a spiritual practice, knowing that what is meant for you cannot be taken by haste or worry. Trust in timing transforms waiting into a time of preparation and inner growth. Aligning with divine timing requires listening to intuition and honoring the rhythms of life. It means acting when inspired and resting when called to pause. This balance between effort and surrender creates harmony with the universal flow. Financial success then becomes a dance between human will and divine orchestration. This law reveals that timing is an essential element of manifestation. Trusting it dissolves anxiety and opens the heart to receive blessings in their fullness. It invites a gentle confidence that all things are working together for your highest good, making financial success a natural outcome of spiritual alignment. The story you tell yourself about money shapes your reality more than any external circumstance. Self-talk is the language of the subconscious mind, and it programs beliefs that either limit or expand your financial experience. Negative inner dialogue, such as "I'm not good with money" or "I'll never be wealthy," becomes a barrier that blocks the flow of abundance. Transforming this dialogue is essential to rewriting your financial story and stepping into a new reality. Changing self-talk requires awareness and intentionality. Catching the habitual thoughts that drain your confidence is the first step. Replace them with empowering statements that reflect your worthiness and potential. Words like "I am a magnet for prosperity" or "money flows to me easily and frequently" create new neural pathways that align your mind with abundance. This shift is not about pretending, but about consciously choosing thoughts that serve your highest good. The power of self-talk lies in its ability to reprogram deep-seated beliefs. Repetition strengthens these new messages, gradually dissolving old fears and doubts. This process opens the door to new opportunities and attracts financial blessings that were previously blocked. The inner dialogue becomes a sacred conversation with the universe, where every word carries the power to create or destroy. This law teaches that transformation begins within. By mastering self-talk, you become the author of your financial destiny. Your words become tools of creation, shaping a life of prosperity and freedom. The journey from limitation to abundance is paved with the simple yet profound practice of speaking to yourself with love, faith, and power. Blessing money is a spiritual practice that infuses currency with positive energy and multiplies its power. This principle recognizes that money is more than paper or coins, it is a carrier of divine energy. By blessing every dollar received and spent, you honor the sacred flow of abundance and invite greater prosperity into your life. This practice transforms financial transactions into acts of gratitude and faith. Blessing money connects to ancient traditions, where blessings were invoked to sanctify resources and invite divine favor. When you bless your money, you align it with higher vibrations, clearing any resistance or negativity attached to it. This simple act shifts your relationship with money from one of fear or scarcity to one of reverence and trust. Incorporating blessing into daily money habits creates a powerful cycle of receiving and giving. It reminds you that money is a tool for good, a means to express generosity, creativity, and service. Blessing money also opens the heart to abundance, inviting miracles and unexpected financial support. This metaphysical principle encourages a conscious and sacred approach to wealth. It transforms money from a source of stress into a channel of divine grace. Blessing your money invites a flow of prosperity that is steady, joyful, and deeply connected to spiritual purpose.